been a while since I've managed to record a video. This is a quick video of something that I received through the post the other day. I've bought this USB turntable, and basically I've got a client who's got about 500 old 78. Whoa, bum shot. Gonna have to cut that. I've got a client who's got about 578 RPM records, and they're really thick records, and I didn't have a way of converting them easily. I didn't have a way of, record play. I didn't have a record deck because I just don't play records anymore. I've got loads of old records that I bought probably about 10 years ago, sort of hardcore rave and drum and bass and dub and all sorts of stuff. And so I didn't have a solution to be able to record these 78 RPMs because I didn't have a player. Oh, by the way, they come with sweets. This thing was from Firebox, and they give you sweets, which was weird but nice. So I haven't got anything to record it on, or any output or anything like that. So the USB turntable, it'll work with a PC or a Mac, and there you can see it. It's just like a normal size deck, and you have a cable that goes from underneath, a USB cable straight to your machine. And it comes with Odyssey, which is a free sort of wave program you can get for Mac or PC. And it didn't come with another head for the player, but you can get different heads. I've not worked out how you do it yet, but you can convert in the software the speed of the 78 RPM. You sort of reduce it by so many seconds. And yeah, I've wired it up, but I haven't used it yet. But it was worth buying it because the client, I costed it into the job, because obviously recording 400 or 500 albums is going to take quite a long time. But it's cool. I've tried it, just linked it up. You can have like a preview of the audio, and so you can hear what's coming through the record player. One thing I have noticed, oh my god, I'm gonna have to cut this. All you can see is backside shots. I'm gonna have to put some sort of like graphic over the top or something. I've tried playing tracks through it. What I have noticed on 33 RPM is they sound a little bit too slow. And obviously I can speed them up in the software, but it's going to take a little bit of time to work out which setting is best to tweak it at. But yeah, this is just me unboxing it really. Quite boring now I look at it. But yeah, it comes with all the bits and bobs. One thing that I didn't realise, and I nearly threw it away, on the side of the boxing, the white boxing stuff that you see there in the bottom, there is the counterweight and the needle and everything else, and I forgot to have a look on the other side. So I tried the record player and it kept on skipping, and I thought, well, it's probably just my music. It's probably just the records that I've got because they're old, or they might be scratched. And what I didn't realise is I hadn't put the counterweight on, so there was no force on the needle to stay down, so it was just jumping and skipping. That's just the top, and you put the belt on there. I think it was probably a bad idea to try and do a voiceover of this, because you can't sort of equate as and when. I've just had some information back about my PayPal dispute. I bought some bits and bobs off PayPal the other day, and they didn't come. I bought in bulk and got a really good price, and I didn't use eBay, which was probably my mistake really. I should have done everything for eBay, but I paid them direct, but hopefully I can claim it back through PayPal. It wasn't a massive amount of money. So I'm just going to move this box out of the way, and you can see the size of the unit. It's quite a big unit really. There's a bit too much of the unit. I've got it on the desk at the moment, but it is a huge thing. They could have really condensed it down to just, the size of the record player. I suppose that would have added cost to it. By the way, these are £120 in the UK, and you can get different heads on them for about, as in the play heads, for about 15 quid. I've just had it through the post today from Firebox, the other head, which I'm not sure why, but on the site it says you need a 78 RPM head, which maybe the needle's thicker, because on the old 78 RPM records they're really thick, and obviously the grooves on them are more defined, so maybe it's that. I don't know. I've not looked at the two needles and seen the difference, but it's a pretty cute looking deck. I think I flip it over in a minute and show you the USB thing underneath. I'm having a look around for the USB thing, and there it is. In a minute I'll bring it up to the camera, I think. Yeah. So there's a little USB port. You've got a line out, and you've also got like the RCA phono and RCA line. So you could feed other sources into it and record, so that's quite handy. So that's it really. That's the USB turntable from Firebox.